Infinite love, eternal truth. Chakra Doctor here. Man, check this out. I'm about to show y'all this video. Dame Dash, I salute you. Dame Dash break the game down so crucial right here. I don't even, bruh. I could see why Jay-Z and Dame Dash had to separate ways. I can see why they separated ways. It was only inevitable because this nigga Dame Dash ain't playing no games. Bro, he ain't playing no game. So he about to break y'all. He about to break it down in like a few minutes, like 5, 6, 7 minutes. He about to break it down. He about to give you the whole game. If you don't understand the game after Dame break down the game right here, I don't even want to say nothing negative. If you don't understand the game after Dame break it down right here, just go jump, bungee cord, do something, jump in the river, do something with yourself, cause it's, man, bruh, here go the game. Dame, let him know what's popping. For real. Let him know what's up.
Really all that counts. Like on a personal level, there's social classes, right? So there's one class that's meant to work for those that don't work. Yeah. And those that don't work are usually second and third generation. They're born into it. The reason why is those people own things and they pass it. Yeah. So what they do is they give another class, the working class, distractions, make them hate each other, make them want to do sports and only know how to do like what's lotto. Like we're only programmed to say the only way we could get out of a social class to be workers is to be athletes or to be entertainers. And that slot is like lotto. But even in school, they distract you and say, here's every team that can go professional. But there's no like political team. They never show you how to be a politician or how to change a law, or they have singing class and all this other, everything to distract you. Yeah. So, and that's lotto to win at that level. Right. So that means everyone that's trained their whole life to get there, which is 90% of the world, which is the working class, only 1% gets there. And that person that was an entertainer or is they get to get into the 1%. But only if they sell out and distract everyone else that they were a part of that helped them get where they got to go. And I'm just not down for that pattern. And it's strategic. It's not like, like the way nerds, people that aren't strong, control, people that are strong, like, be like, whatever, you jump in front of me, I fight. But people that are weak, they have to be strategic about how they control. So brain controls muscle. And that's what's been happening. We've been controlled. We've been programmed to hate each other, kill each other, be happy to have a job, happy to work for someone else, and only happy to be able to take care of yourself. So everybody comes from a place of self-preservation. Everyone's always worried about themselves. And the purpose of love is to love people before you love yourself. But now, look at the way the system is set up. In school, they take your kids from you, and then they tell you, unless you go to college, and this is, the majority of the world, and the majority of the world is the working class. Unless you go to college, which you can't afford, unless you get a loan to go to college, you've done something wrong. So you go to college, you get that loan, and in order to pay off the loan, you got to get a job you don't want. And you still desperate. And in order to buy that house, because you paid that loan, you ain't got no cash. Now you got to get another loan to get the house. Yep. And so you always have to be working from backwards. You always have to be worried about yourself. And what I find when I'm around desperate people is they're all right with I got to do what I got to do to eat. They sometimes justify doing things that are not honorable to survive. So, everyone's always in a place of fear, a place of backpedaling and self-preservation, and that's the problem. The test is to love others before you love yourself, and that's what a real boss does. The test is to think about the future, not the present. Your present is only dictated by what you did in your past. So you got to start planning. It's chess, not checkers. Yeah. And that's really what I've always preached.
And I understand that, bro. Why did you and why do you?
It means nothing. There's no goal supporting that dollar. You look at the Federal Reserve, it's all a Ponzi scheme. They give you a dollar that's not backed by nothing, just so a bunch of different families can eat. And we're all, our Social Security numbers are just businesses that the government gets loans off of. So why are we fighting over that? And also another thing about school is, I've been doing a lot with the ancient history, Billy Carson and all that, forbidden knowledge. Understanding what they don't tell us, the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Emerald Tablets and all that stuff. It all involves us not being, us being made, genetically modified by Anunnakis to be slaves. That shit is an ancient text, but nobody says that. You understand what I'm saying? Why they don't teach us all of those type of things? I want to know what the fuck they're not teaching us, that because everything that we're not taught is meant to control us. You feel me? Like in our Bible that people read right now, it says, obey your slave master in the Bible. So that had to be written by a slave. And how do we listen to any law that was made 50 to 100 years ago? Because they were made by people that had slaves. So how do we listen to any education or any law made by anyone that had a slave? All that shit should start over. But back to what I was saying about the pyramids and all that. Billy Carson's been going through all the hieroglyphics and all of the text. Is there school in any hieroglyphic? You hear any school?
Nope.
No. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of kids being taught by other people's, or kids letting other people's parents teach them that are mediocre, that make, not what I make. How could a teacher tell my kid how to be better than me? Or how to teach my kid how to be better than me? And they haven't done anything I've done. Why do they keep teaching them about algebra? Like, yeah, maybe 1% of the world wants to be a mathematician or an engineer. Yeah. But why is that in the curriculum? How come health and therapy and paying taxes and all the things that help? Why do they spend so much time distracting us and making us think something is supposed to be 9 to 5, great life? Like, we're really meant to work, get up early our whole life and only relax when we're 90? That does not make sense.
What do you think a teacher's role should be now?
To lead by example. Yeah. To say, don't listen to me, go out there and live. To me, it makes more sense instead of paying, because, my daughter's college costs $60,000 a year. I would rather invest $60,000 a year into her business and let her learn that way. Because there's no teacher that can teach my daughter about business. But because a teacher has told my daughter, unless you go to school, you failed. Since she's been 6 years old, she really feels, because she could be a supermodel right now. Like, she wants to be a model. She's running, but she's told, and her mother and all that, you got to go to school, or else you failed. Unless you get a college degree, which has been implemented by, again, the same curriculum 100 years ago, the same people that were meant to not physically enslave us, but mentally enslave us, and we're still listening to their education. Is that logical?
It seems like even growing up, the one thing you always heard is make us proud. By how? Graduating, going to college.
Right. By having debt. Yeah. By paying for something you can't afford to teach you some shit that's not going to help.
That thing means something different now.
Like, it means, and again, the people that are not usually our color, from a different culture, patting us on the back. Good job. You just paid me to tell you that you're smart. That's ridiculous.
So what's the empire that
Ooh, I told you. Man, you heard this, boy? Dog, did you hear Dame Dash just now, son? Dame Dash just told y'all the whole game. If you don't understand the game after that, please go and play. Rewind that back. Listen to it as many times as you need be. As many times as you need to. But that right there, my friend, was the whole game. Nothing but the game. 100% hands down. If you don't understand how life works after hearing Dame Dash expound upon, and remember, he behind the scenes. He knows what's happening with them. He knows what's happening. He behind the scenes. He knows what's happening. So if you don't understand after he done just broke that down for you just now, then more power to you, bro. But I just know this one thing. He just gave y'all the game. I don't know what made, man, listen, bro. I don't know. Listen, is he with them? Is he with them and just telling y'all what it is? They paying Dame Dash to tell y'all the game? I don't know, because that was just too on point and precise. And he doing that with Big Boy on the radio station. They let him do. You mean to tell me they let Dame Dash do that? Nah. Dame Dash, you with the shits. Dame Dash, you're guilty until proven innocent. They let you do that. They let you come on the radio and do that, dog. They had to. It had to be. Because, that's the game now. Tell you the truth. We're going to tell you some truth, make it look like I'm woke. That fake woke. You know that fake woke where you tell somebody the truth and you tell them the truth. Yeah, the government doing this, the government doing that. Now you look like you woke and you with the government. Nah, man. Man, listen, bro. I don't know if Dame Dash is with the shits. I don't care if Dame Dash is with the shits. Everything he say in that video just now, everything he said in that clip just now, I 100 trillion, million, billion, fulfillion, tatillion, lillion, zazillion, cacillion % agree with this message. My name is Chakra Doctor. Thank you. Have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed holiday. Have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. Have a beautiful, wonderful, and just, man, Dame Dash, you need to just, suck on a lemon. Go make you some lemonade, add some lime, make you some 7-Up and some Sprite. But whatever you do, Dame, just stop it with the shenanigans, bro. Stop giving people all that game and let them people find out on their own. Stop it. Fast. Hurry up. Quick. Stop. Fast. Shit.